अब शुरू होने जा रहा है देश का सबसे बड़ा मुकदमा, आपकी अदालत, रजत शर्मा के साथ।
नमस्कार, आपकी अदालत में आपका स्वागत है। आपकी अदालत में आज पेश करेंगे एक ऐसे राजनेता को जिस पर यूपीए सरकार के 10 साल के राज में सबसे ज्यादा बड़ा भ्रष्टाचार करने का आरोप लगा। आज पहली बार कैमरे के सामने यह नेता करप्शन के इल्जामात की सफाई देगा। प्लीज वेलकम यूपीए सरकार के टेलीकॉम मिनिस्टर रहे डीएमके के नेता ए राजा। और आपकी अदालत ने आज के इस खास मुकदमे के लिए जज के तौर पर आमंत्रित किया है जाने माने पत्रकार राजगोपालन को। राजगोपालन, इससे पहले कि आपकी अदालत में आज का मुकदमा शुरू करें, आज के जज राजगोपालन की इजाजत चाहेंगे आज की कार्रवाई शुरू करने के लिए।
कार्रवाई शुरू किया जाए।
और इससे पहले कि मैं पहला इल्जाम लगाऊं ए राजा पर, इनसे सवाल पूछें, सफाई मांगे, एक नजर डालेंगे इनके बैकग्राउंड पर।
यूपीए सरकार में टेलीकॉम मिनिस्टर रहे ए राजा को जाना जाता है सबसे बड़े स्कैम के सबसे बड़े अक्यूज्ड के तौर पर। ए राजा डीएमके का जाना माना दलित चेहरा हैं। 50 साल के ए राजा पेशे से वकील हैं। तमिलनाडु में गांव से राजनीति शुरू करके ए राजा कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर के पद तक पहुंचे। 1999 में ए राजा एनडीए की सरकार में मंत्री थे। 14 नवंबर को टेलीकॉम मिनिस्ट्री छोड़ने के बाद राजा को टेलीकॉम स्कैंडल की वजह से जेल जाना पड़ा। आज भी इनके खिलाफ अदालतों में सीबीआई और एनफोर्समेंट डिपार्टमेंट की तरफ से केस चल रहे हैं। डीएमके की तरफ से नीलगिरी से लोकसभा के उम्मीदवार ए राजा आपकी अदालत में अपना मुकदमा खुद लड़ेंगे।
इससे पहले कि मुकदमा शुरू करें, जज साहब राजगोपालन साहब, आपसे ये कहना चाहता हूं कि जो राजा साहब हैं वो हिंदी नहीं जानते और मैं तमिल नहीं जानता, तो कोशिश करेंगे कि हिंदी अंग्रेजी कुछ मिला के सवाल पूछें और जहां फंस जाएं वहां जरा आप मदद करिएगा, क्योंकि जो हमारे जज साहब हैं ये हिंदी भी जानते हैं, तमिल भी जानते हैं, अंग्रेजी भी जानते हैं और थोड़ी बहुत पंजाबी भी बोलते हैं। तो शुरू करते हैं आज का मुकदमा। आपकी अदालत में पहला इल्जाम फॉर्मर टेलीकॉम मिनिस्टर ए राजा पर।
आपकी अदालत में फॉर्मर टेलीकॉम मिनिस्टर ए राजा पर आरोप है कि इन्होंने सबसे बड़ा घोटाला किया।
राजा साहब, टाइम मैगजीन जो अमेरिका से निकलती है, मई 2011 दे पब्लिश्ड अ लिस्ट ऑफ पावरफुल पीपल हु मिसयूज्ड देयर पोजीशन ऑफ पावर, एंड इन दैट लिस्ट यू वर नंबर 2. People like Gaddafi and people like that Italian prime minister, infamous, they were after you.
Right. It is unfortunate for this country. Whatever media wanted to put up as the biggest corruption or monumental scam, it is largely believed on the basis of the assumptions, not on by record. I did the revolution in the telecom sector. It is not unknown to the history that a person who did revolution is often termed as a criminal or a person who did scam.
सीएजी ने अपनी रिपोर्ट फाइल की और सीएजी की रिपोर्ट में कहा गया ए राजा ने जो टेलीकॉम लाइसेंस दिए वो सस्ते लाइसेंस दिए और उसकी वजह से 1,76,000 करोड़ का नुकसान देश की जनता को हुआ।
CAG is a constitutional authority. He can give a report which has to be healthily discussed in the parliament. The report of the CAG is only meant for the parliament. The report says very clearly, had it been done other way, I mean, I can give it more specifically, spectrum for 2G is something different. Spectrum for 3G, which is carrying the video and the data, is something different.
अगर आपका डिसीजन सही था, सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने वो सारे के सारे लाइसेंसेस कैंसिल कर दिए.
The President of India gave a reference to the Supreme Court that the Supreme Court judgment is not in accordance with policy. What does it do else? What does it want more? So the cancellation of licenses is not in accordance with the policy according to the President, not by me.
So
it needs, I will finish it.
CAG is wrong. Supreme Court is wrong. Only Raja is right.
No, I cannot tell Supreme Court is wrong. No, I will come. No, please, let us be patient. Let us be patient. I am not coming in the way at all. CAG gave a report. Please, hear me. CAG gave a report to the Parliament. Parliament rejected it, not Raja. Supreme Court gave a judgment. I am an ordinary citizen. I have to abide. But President of India is not accepting it. So what I am telling is, no Raja. CAG report is not accepted with Parliament. Supreme Court judgment interpretation, I cannot say judgment. The interpretation which was given by the Supreme Court is not acceptable to the President of India. Why you are accusing exclusively me that Raja is not accepting it?
मैं आपको बताता हूं मैं आपको क्यों एक्यूज कर रहा हूं. अगर हम उसकी डिटेल्स में जाएंगे, छोटी सी बात है. कट ऑफ डेट 1 अक्टूबर 2007 था. प्रेस रिलीज इशू हो गया 24 सितंबर को.
Yes.
आपने कट ऑफ डेट चेंज कर दिया और डिसाइड किया कि जो एप्लीकेशंस 26 सितंबर 2007 तक आया है उसको एक्सेप्ट करके ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट लाइसेंस इशू कर दिया.
There is a confusion. There is no two cut-off date at all. What law says, what policy says, you inject competition, then the competition will bring down the tariff. I put in the public domain, those who are intending to file for licenses, please apply as on this date. I got 575 applications. The spectrum is limited. Spectrum is available in the ministry, which is being coordinated within the ministry. Then we come to a conclusion, we cannot distribute 575 applications. What can we do? Then they decided, all right, the press release appeared on the 25th. 25th September, October 1 is the last date to receive the applications. You should not confuse yourself. To receive the application 110. But this press release appeared on 25th 9, those who are intended to please apply. One date is meant for processing the application according to the availability of spectrum. Don't confuse both.
The accusation
Yes.
is, राजा साहब आपने ये जो डेट्स चेंज किया, जो 25th के तक की एप्लीकेशन एक्सेप्ट किया, इसलिए कि जो आपके फेवरेट्स थे, जो आपके फ्रेंड्स थे, उनको लाइसेंस दे दें और दूसरे लोग लटक जाए.
I cannot help any friends or I cannot hurt any enemies because everything is codified. Perception that has been made is, instead of A, B, C, D, E, F, I picked up X, Y, Z and put it in the box. Not at all. I did not bypass any
Impression
line.
is that you gave information to your friends, this is the cutoff time, apply immediately or you get the licenses.
Not at all. It is not come in the evidence. It is not in the evidence. It is not in the evidence.
I'll tell you what the CAG report says. CAG report says, Honorable Minister of Communication and IT, for no apparent logical or valid reasons, ignored the advice of Ministry of Law, Ministry of Finance, avoided deliberation of the Telecom Commission to allocate 2G spectrum. And the reason they gave, this was given,
I am the first.
you did to benefit a few operators.
I am the first minister to make the law stringent. Those who did not get licenses, they are claiming now, earlier to Raja's period, ineligible applicants were processed later and time was given to comply later on.
It is not, not just the operators. Finance Minister P. Chidambaram.
What he says?
He says, I advised Raja.
For what?
Against the allocation of licenses.
Not at
and
all.
Raja awarded.
Not at all. Show me the letter. Chidambaram did not say that don't allocate spectrum. What has been written by the Finance Secretary, this is the problem with you friends. At least this forum. First time I came into outside the court hall. Clap your hands after receiving my reply. Don't clap your hands according to your perception. He says Finance Minister advice is ignored. Even charge sheet that has been filed before the court as if the Finance Minister advice has been ignored.
The D. Subbarao letter.
No, I will explain please why you are so enthusiastic. I think that you are. Be patient. Different branches are working in the government. So Telecom Commission, Parliament, Cabinet did not in favor of change of anything. Letter was sent to the Subbarao. It was placed before Chidambaram. I am telling the truth. Chidambaram himself attended the reply which was given by my secretary D.S. Mathur and make it in the margin. I wanted to see 2003 cabinet decision. I wanted to see try recommendation. I wanted to see national telecom policy. Having read everything, he closed the chapter. He did not react anything. Yes, decision of the DOT is correct. In spite of that, charge has been framed, filed against me, charge sheet, that finance minister's advice is ignored. I asked a legitimate question in front of the judge. Lordship, all right. Charge sheet has been filed against me that the finance minister's advice has been ignored. Finance minister is in the South Block or North Block. Go and get a statement under 161 CRPC that Raja ignored my advice. No reply today. Till these days, no reply.
So my charge is not
What
wrong.
do you want to say?
आप इतना फैक्ट्स फिगर्स आपको तो सब याद है। मेरे पास ये पूरी फाइल है। आपके जो लेटर्स हैं, आपने जितने लेटर्स प्राइम मिनिस्टर को लिखे हैं, जो लेटर प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने आपको लिखे हैं, एक दिन में 2 नवंबर आपने मॉर्निंग में एक प्राइम मिनिस्टर को लेटर लिखा, आफ्टरनून में प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने जवाब दिया, इवनिंग में फिर आपने एक लेटर ठोक दिया प्राइम मिनिस्टर को, और रिजल्ट ये है that
Good, speedy, very speedy.
result is that whatever Raja wants will be done in the telecom ministry.
I will tell. Shall I react? Please hear. He is telling morning wrote the letter was written by the Prime Minister in the morning. Evening letter was replied by Raja. Do you find any crime on it? In the Parliament?
No. I'm saying one letter you wrote in the morning, then evening you got a reply. Again the same day you wrote again a detailed
That
letter.
is not reply. My letter is something different. Prime Minister's letter eventually or incidentally some other thing it came. Then I replied for both. Though two letters were crossed each other in each time, same time. He wrote a letter for some other purpose. I wrote letters for some other purpose. Having received this letter from the Prime Minister, I gave a comprehensive reply to the Prime Minister.
And your reply is whatever Raja wants will be done, nobody else can do.
No, what is, no, wait. 211 letter. Please don't stoop the level of the Prime Minister. Prime Minister is having all accessibility towards all department. Number one. Number two, I'm telling. It is admitted before the court. I'm not telling lie. If it is broadcasted, even the trial court judge may say this. The evidence which came before the court is, by and large, the content of the 211 letter is correct in accordance with policy, which was given by the Additional Secretary. What does it mean? Additional Secretary of Telecom came to the box and said before the court, in front of the CBI, before the trial judge, the content of the reply which was sent by the Raja is by and large correctly reflected in accordance with policy and the statute of the department. What does it mean?
They are all scared of you.
Why?
Datte.
Why? How can he scared of you?
I have
No.
simple.
I was in jail. You do you believe? I was in jail. The media high priest Raja going to be punished for life or 10 years more. Do you believe a minister who has been raided by the relatives and brothers by ED, income tax and CBI? I am scared. I am coming from that time I was in the jail.
I know.
I was in the jail. I am standing before a court as a prisoner. Additional Secretary is deposing evidence. That too is not in the department. Now he is
ये
retired.
आपसे वो डरते क्यों थे, मैं आपको बताऊंगा. मेरे दो सिंपल क्वेश्चन है.
No, let me finish it.
I will come back to this point. Simple question.
No, the problem is whenever you are not getting your spirit, then you are jumping to other questions. Permit me, it must be a fair opportunity. See, I am telling with all my sincerity, the hearing opportunity was not given by CAG, Constitutional Authority. With all my courage and sincerity, I filed an application to the Supreme Court. Hear me please before passing orders. I was not given opportunity by the Supreme Court.
But what is CAG saying?
Wait.
CAG is saying...
Wait.
CAG...
So opportunity was not given even by media. Now you are not giving proper opportunity to hear me and you are passing your own judgment. I wanted to skip over the questions.
No, I'm not. You are talking about...
It is not fair. It is not fair.
You are talking about CAG. CAG is saying Raja gave 85 licenses issued to 13 companies which were ineligible.
Very
ये
good.
company eligible नहीं थे.
Very good question. Very good question. Trial is going now. The same charge. I'm telling. One of the charges which has been framed as against me by the trial court, according to CBI, the companies were ineligible. I am keeping silence. Now fight started. CBI says the companies are ineligible. Law Ministry wrote a letter to the judge and the CBI. The companies are eligible. Documents are available as on the date to the judge. What nonsense you are doing? Right? What nonsense you are, not you. What nonsense is going this country? Two limbs of the government. CBI has been established under Delhi Special Police Establishment Act. It is also organ of the government. I am not telling CBI should be controlled by the PM or government. That is different. But CBI has not come from the heaven. It is also a body created under the Parliament Act. So CBI is the limb of the government or governance of the country. One side. Other side, Law Ministry is created by the government. CBI says the companies which were given by Raja is ineligible. Law Ministry says eligible. Your left hand says eligible, right hand says ineligible. Raja is inside the prison. What nonsense going this country? What nonsense going this country? Can I say that the entire governance is invertebrate? Invertebrate.
सब लोग ये यकीन करते हैं फर्स्ट कम फर्स्ट सर्व बेसिस जो आपने किया ये आपके जो फ्रेंड्स थे जिन लोगों ने आपको पैसा दिया दोज हु ब्राइब्ड यू उनको सपोर्ट करने के उनको हेल्प करने के लिए किया
Good question. Good question. I will come. Sir, you used the word bribe. Let me explain. Dear friends, I was arrested on 2/2/2011. 2/2/2011, I was arrested. 11/2/2000, Times of India, I think that one of the biggest magazine in the country, carried a front page story that Raja keeping, it seems according to sources of the CBI, Raja keeps 3,000 crore in abroad. Simply I went to the judge. With all my sincerity, I lifted the paper before the judge. My lord, Times of India carries an article that I am keeping 3,000 crore. I have been arrested. My judicial custody may go for another 6 months, 3 months. But I wanted to challenge the CBI, Income Tax, ED through this honorable court. If you can file a charge sheet or if you find ₹1, $1 inside, outside India, then I will not contest the case. I will live the entire life in the jail. I said 11/2. My arrest date is, wait. 2/2/2009, I was arrested. 11/2, Times of India carried this article. The same day I challenged the CBI, Income Tax, ED. You show me ₹1, disproportionate wealth, as Jayalalitha did it, or some other people did it. 2013, 6 months, 4 months back, CBI admitted before the court, we raided Raja, friends, brothers. To be frank with you, I am the 8th child to my parents. All my sisters, brothers, extended families were raided by CBI, Income Tax, ED. Ultimately, they admitted at last, Raja did not have single pie. But you are claiming now? You are claiming now for bribe I bypassed it. First part is over. Second part I am coming.
No, but let me ask one.
Second part I am coming.
But first part let me ask one more question. आपको लगता है कि देश के लोग पब्लिक ये बिलीव कर लेगी कि राजा ने एक पैसा नहीं बनाया, ₹1 नहीं बनाया, $1 नहीं बनाया?
Simply because public perception is there, you cannot tell me as a person I did something wrong. Again I reiterate, I did a revolution in the telecom sector. When I assumed charge in the ministry, it was only 30 crore telephone connection. I made it to the 90 crore. And when I assumed the charge is ₹1.20, I reduced it into 25 paisa or 40 paisa. I did a revolution.
अगर ये स्कैम नहीं होता तो क्या ये कॉल रेट और सस्ते हो सकते थे? और उससे
He's saying if this scam would have not taken place, the call charges would have gone further down.
Yes. I wanted to reduce zero charge for as far as 2G is concerned. You have to charge only 3G, but 2G is free. That is my intention as minister. Having traveled across the world, all the governments, other governments in the other countries are traveling towards voice-free country. Unfortunately, you see, after my resignation, after this criminal case, after this case, after the cancellation of license by the Supreme Court, now the tariff is going up. I think that you must accept it. The tariff is going up. where all remaining countries' tariff is coming down, where this country's tariff is going up, completely messed up.
आपकी अदालत में फॉर्मर टेलीकॉम मिनिस्टर ए राजा पर इल्जाम है कि इन्होंने प्रधानमंत्री को एम्बैरेस किया।
राजा साहब, प्राइम मिनिस्टर मनमोहन सिंह, इनका बहुत क्लीन इमेज थी। पूरे दुनिया में लोग कहते थे मोस्ट ऑनेस्ट मैन। आपकी वजह से, बिकॉज ऑफ यू, उनका मुंह काला हो गया। आपने उनका I'm saying that because of what you did, Prime Minister's face was blackened.
I proved through the court that I am having honest image. Raja did not have one pice. Raja did not have any single money beyond the limit. So I am keeping my honesty. I cannot comment about the Prime Minister's honesty over 2G issues. Na? Suppose, all right, 2G Colgate came into existence for 2 lakh crore. Does it mean to say that created some confusion? Credibility or honesty of person must be weighed independently, not with the other person's honesty. If wanted to say my honesty, if you are able to say that Raja is dishonest, in spite of the dishonest of Raja, Raja was kept in the ministry, then you can draw inference that Prime Minister also dishonest or something else. I am telling that my honesty is well proved before the court. I am going to come out. I am having faith upon the judiciary, more specifically with the trial court. The only thing is, again I want to reiterate, my dear friends, under the Prevention of Corruption Act, 3 things are very essential element. One is, a public servant or a minister should not have unlawful illicit money. That has been scrapped from me. It is admitted by the CBI, there is no unlawful money with Raja. We did not find any single point. Second essential character is, there should not be any exchequer loss. The same Subbarao, Finance Secretary, came to the court, Reserve Bank Governor, came to the court and deposed. As per the NTP 99, it was discussed with the Prime Minister and Chidambaram. It is a policy decision taken by the cabinet. It is a policy decision approved by the parliament. As per the policy, it was done. So there is no question of exchequer loss. This is Subbrao's statement.
आप ये बताइए, ये सच नहीं है?
Wait, I will finish it. Okay. So there is no exchequer loss to the government. There is no unlawful money with Raja. Now the court is the case is going. The third point is whether any unlawful help, favor that has been done to the companies, what you call it now, ineligible company that was made by Raja eligible.
Yes.
Now the question is going to trial court, but the law ministry says they are eligible.
My question is different. Prime Minister ने आपको एडवाइस किया स्पेक्ट्रम शुड बी ऑक्शन्ड, आपने उनके एडवाइस को इग्नोर कर दिया।
No, not at all. There is no advice. First of all, there is no advice from the Prime Minister on his own that it should be auctioned. I must be very clear. COAI, Cellular Operator Association of India, 4 or 5 people, those who are the existing operators, maintain complete cartel in the field. They gave an unsigned note to the Prime Minister. Spectrum can be auctioned, why it's not be auctioned, or some other issues, not alone.
That note was sent to you.
Wait, I'm completely, don't show anxiety, na. I'm not getting anxiety. Why you are getting anxiety? So the unsigned note, which was given by the COI, vested interest people, those who wanted to maintain the cartel, gave to the Prime Minister. Prime Minister in turn appended a letter. Dear Mr. Raja, these are all the issues submitted by the COI, not Prime Minister, submitted by COI. Please give me the appraisal before taking any decision. I replied it. I am telling as a lawyer, if at all Prime Minister wanted to have the spectrum auction, unless and until national telecom policy is changed, which was designed by the cabinet and it was approved by the parliament, because Prime Minister himself is having accountability towards the parliament. Beyond parliament, Prime Minister cannot act. Parliament is supreme. Parliament says, NTP 99 says, which was devised by parliament, says don't auction spectrum, because the intention of the policy is give the cheaper rate tariff to the people. It is not for revenue. It is very clear. Policy says it is not. Spectrum is not for revenue. Spectrum is going for the common people. Now CBI says Prime Minister advice has been ignored. Then what should have been done? As per CBI, they have to get a statement from the Prime Minister, my advice has been ignored. No statement is available. I challenge before the court. Can you get a statement from the Prime Minister?
आप अपने आप सारे फैसले करते रहे, प्राइम मिनिस्टर को तो पता नहीं था पीछे से राजा जी क्या बेच रहे हैं।
I replied everything to the Prime Minister. Na? The only thing is, no, Prime Minister did not say anything inside the parliament, outside the parliament. But you people are saying that Prime Minister advice has been ignored. See,
this is CBI is saying.
That is why I am challenging the CBI. That is why I'm challenging CBI. They are keeping mum. I asked a simple question.
क्या आपने प्राइम मिनिस्टर को बताया आप क्या फैसले कर रहे हैं, या आपकी मिनिस्ट्री बगैर प्राइम मिनिस्टर को बताए, विदाउट टेलिंग द प्राइम मिनिस्टर यू केप्ट टेकिंग डिसीजंस?
What decision I took it? He told according to COI spectrum should be actioned. According to COI, cellular operator association spectrum can be actioned or not. I told COI decision cannot be accepted.
You are avoiding my question. Don't avoid my.
Not this.
My question is, प्राइम मिनिस्टर, क्या प्राइम मिनिस्टर को यह बात मालूम थी कि आप कुछ लोगों को लाइसेंस दे रहे हैं और वो लोग उस लाइसेंस के बेसिस पे अपनी कंपनी का शेयर आगे बेच रहे हैं?
Very good question. Do you know? Do you know? I gave license. It was intimated to the Prime Minister. They offloaded the stake. Through whom, you know? Through whom? Through the CCA, where the Prime Minister is the chairman. They got license and spectrum. I did not permit to offer the load or sell the property. It is available as per the norms of the FDI, foreign disinvestment. It went to CCA. It is known to the Prime Minister. So offloading, Airtel, how much they offload? Vodafone, how much? Vodafone is not your company. Of course, it was, I think that it is BPL. BPL got license and it was offloaded by the Vodafone, a foreign company. They invested. Similarly, Swan did it. Similarly, Unitech did it. I am having no role at all in selling the...
But impression is, I'll tell you.
I cannot ask for impression. Na? That is the problem with me. All your impressions, speculations created problem to me. Nothing else.
देखिए, impression ये है कि आपने अपने फेवरेट्स को लाइसेंस दिया और वो लाइसेंस उन्होंने हजारों करोड़ रुपए का फायदा उठा करके दूसरों को बेच दिया.
Giving license, allotment of spectrum, yes, well within my domain. I made it very transparent. I intimated the Prime Minister office. Having given the license, having allotted the spectrum, it is not my duty. It is the duty of the Finance Ministry and CCA, Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs. They have to see whether the sale of property or offloading the property or dilution of the share, whatever you wanted to call, it is not well within my domain. They did it.
तो ये बात ठीक नहीं है कि प्राइम मिनिस्टर.
Of course, it is legitimate because Airtel, Aircel, Vodafone, all they offloaded their share. Because with the license, with the paper license and the spectrum with the air, you cannot run a company. You have to put up the towers. You have to put up the all infrastructure. For getting infrastructure, one has to offload their share for the foreign companies, what they did, as they did in the Airtel, Aircel, Vodafone, Idea and everybody.
मैं आपको एक बड़ा सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ. बड़ा सवाल ये है, सरकार के लोग ये कहते हैं कि गवर्नमेंट में पॉलिसी पैरालिसिस हो गया. ब्यूरोक्रेट्स ने डिसीजन लेना बंद कर दिया, मिनिस्टर्स ने डिसीजन लेना बंद कर दिया, only because of Raja.
I wanted to implement the policy. No, I wanted to implement the policy. No, I will tell. I am putting other way. I am putting other way. I am putting other way. I wanted to have a revolution. I did a revolution in accordance with the law. The revolution is being termed and the perception that has been created by media, and unfortunately or fortunately it was carried out by CAG, to some extent Supreme Court, and you wanted to create a story that there is a big scam. Out of that, officers are scared, of course. Nobody will take decision when secretary is put inside. What my own secretary and my private secretary did it? Have you find anything wrong with them?
If there was no scam, why did Manmohan Singh drop you from the cabinet?
He did not drop it. I voluntarily offered according to my advice of the leader. Because there were clouds against me. Morally, I had duty. Until the clouds are removed, I wanted to offer my resignation. Prime Minister never told that we should resign. I voluntarily offered.
You have not answered Mr.
Of
Rajat
course.
Sharma's question.
Yes, of course, there was a big scam. I will tell. The real biggest scam in the country is the spectrum was not at all disclosed to the public, and the spectrum was not at all optimally utilized and used by the government and the operators. For the reason best known to me, I explained later position. I will tell. What does it mean 2G? There are bands 1G, 2G, 3G. What is 1G? Police wireless.
Raja, you say that you made 1 rupee, 1 call.
No, I will come to it. I will come to it.
You have to answer Rajat Sharma.
No,
You are
I will come to it.
deviating from
I will explain before
ठीक
that.
से जवाब दे दीजिए.
I will come to that. What is meant by 1G? 1G. 1G. Yes, I will come to you. I will come to you. Let us be frank. What is meant by 1G? Police is calling. where you are, over. You cannot interact bilaterally. You can receive the transmission, but you cannot react. That is also spectrum, 1G. 2G, you are using the telephone. 3G, video and data transfer. So 1G is also spectrum, 2G also spectrum, 3G also spectrum. I am the first person found in the country, 3G spectrum is available, which was said earlier, no 3G spectrum is available. I found it first place, and I made it open, and I put it in the public domain by action.
Simpler terms, you have to say you made 1 rupee, 1 call. सीधा बात कर दीजिए, 1 रुपया का 1 कॉल दिया नहीं दिया.
And that is 50. I made it 50 paise. I made it 50 paise. The cheapest tariff in the country, in the world, is India because of Raja. That is why I am proud to say, if you want to call Spectrum Raja, yes, I am the Spectrum Raja.
Okay.
I did it.
मैं आपकी बात मान लेता हूं. आपकी वजह से हमारे यहाँ जो मोबाइल की कॉल्स हैं वो सस्ती हो गया, चीप हो गई. आपने पूरे मामले में 1 पैसा, 1 डॉलर, 1 रुपया नहीं बनाया. आपने सारे फैसले जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है, लॉ है, उसके मुताबिक लिए. प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने आपसे नहीं कहा कि आप मिनिस्ट्री छोड़ दें, तो भी आपने इस्तीफा दे दिया.
No, you media people say now 1,70,000 lot of. So in order to remove the cloud, I wanted to show my integrity. There are allegations against me. I wanted to come out from the allegations. I will prove my innocence. Till I am proving innocence, it may not be fair on my part to keep myself in the cabinet. So I voluntarily resigned.
जनता में से जो लोग सवाल पूछना चाहते हैं, पब्लिक में से जो लोग पूछना चाहते हैं, एक एक करके जा. आप यहाँ सेकंड रो में. हाँ.
सर, मेरा सवाल है ए राजा जी से, बहुत विनम्रता पूर्वक पूछना चाहता हूं सर, कि सर जिन दोस्तों के लिए, जिन मित्रों के लिए आपने अपने मंत्रालय को अंधकार में रखा, पीएमओ को अंधकार में रखा और देश की जनता को अंधकार में रखा, तो आपकी जिंदगी जब जेल के अंधकार में गुजर रही थी, तो आपके किन मित्रों ने आपकी अंधकारता को दूर करने का प्रयास किया? इसका मुझे जवाब दे दीजिए सर.
I did not kept anybody in dark, including the Prime Minister, including the ministry. This is the perception created by media. Unfortunately,
no, this is the perception created by the Prime Minister's office.
Not
that
at all.
He kept him in dark.
Not at all. Where is it? You tell me. Show me the record. I challenge you. I challenge. Show me. Show me one record. I challenge you. Show me one record. Prime Minister wrote to me. Not at all.
Why did Prime Minister not come to support you, to rescue you?
That is better. You have to ask Manmohan Singh, not myself. Nah. Prime Minister has to give the answer. I can't.
Your own government. They filed a case against you. CBI is investigating. CBI comes under the same Prime Minister, who you are saying is aware of everything.
No, they are telling that independent CBI. Now, what can I do? See, one thing is very clear.
Who knows? There is. You think CBI
Then you
is
have to ask
independent?
Mr. Manmohan Singh. Mr. Manmohan Singh, CBI is with you. Why they are charging against me? I am asking the same question, na?
Who is responsible?
I am not. The one thing, the
Raja ने एक भी पैसा
so
नहीं
the
बनाया.
entire, I am telling, the governance of the government is completely, what we call invertebrate. Invertebrate. Somebody must have accountability. I am not telling that you have to control CBI. Accountability must be there. Before filing the charge sheet, you check it up. They are not checking it anything. They are filing the charges against me, for which no reaction from the government. No reaction from the government. If Finance Ministry says, yes, there is exchequer loss, then you can say, Finance Ministry admits before the Finance Ministry admits before the court there is no exchequer loss. But still you are claiming 1,70,000. How many cybers I didn't know. You are putting 1.76. But Finance Ministry advised before the trial court that there is no exchequer loss.
So Finance Minister is saying no loss. Prime Minister is aware of everything. And Raja was in jail.
That is the question I am asking. There is a complete institutional aberration. PMO is on side. Cabinet is on side, Planning Commission is on side, CAG is on side, Supreme Court is on side, CBI is on side. They are fighting each other. Raja is inside. Tell me the solution. Come to a conclusion. I am challenging you. I am challenging through this forum. I am challenging this forum. Let all these institutions come together. Raja did wrong. Prime Minister Office, Union Cabinet, Parliament, Planning Commission, CAG, Supreme Court, CBI. In all factors which was indicated in the charge sheet. They are fighting themselves. What can I do?
But why are they all after you?
But I revolt now because, see, definitely cartel forces must be behind it. Those who are losing the business. Of course, telecom is a very big network. You see the network, 1 lakh crore, 2,000 crore, 2 lakh crore, 3 lakh crore per operators. I think that they might have been afraid of what Raja is going to do will have a complete aberrations on the business network that was created by these people. They may afraid of. They injected something through the media. No, Raja is doing wrong. These should have been action, should have been action. Or look, the loss is something different. But CAG comparison itself is wrong, I am telling. 2G is meant for something, it is apple. 3G, it is orange for some other purpose. They wanted to calculate 3G rate to 2G. 2G is only for voice. That is for video. How can you compare with a man who is not at all matchable?
आपकी अदालत में फॉर्मर टेलीकॉम मिनिस्टर ए राजा पर आरोप है कि आपने अपनी पार्टी डीएमके को मुसीबत में डाल दिया।
डीएमके आपकी पार्टी, इसके बहुत अच्छे रिलेशन थे कांग्रेस पार्टी से, लेकिन डीएमके के सारे लीडर्स ये कहते हैं कि राजा की वजह से कांग्रेस और डीएमके का रिलेशनशिप खराब हो गया।
Not at all. Even after my resignation, the relationship with the Congress and DMK used to continue together. Even when I was in the jail, the tie-up with the Congress went smoothly. The problem came into existence how the Congress government behaved in these Sri Lankan Tamil issues. We wanted to have a resolution which was brought by in the United Nations. The government did not choose to support
ये तमिल इशू नहीं था मेरे ख्याल से। जब करुणानिधि की बेटी कानिमोरी को अरेस्ट किया, वो इशू बन गया।
Not at all. Even after arrest of Ms. Kanimoli, DMK was with Congress. 2G is not at all issue between the Congress and DMK.
Relationship खराब हो गया।
See, there may be some aberrations. Difference of opinion is something different. Always DMK stood for policy and the ideals.
देखिए मैं आपको
No, I tell DMK is always stands for secularism. For secularism, we supported the government. When Tamil issues came into existence, we got some problem with Congress, and it was decided by our General Council meeting.
Is it because of Tamil issue?
Tamil issue.
Or is it because Karunanidhi's daughter being put into jail?
Tamil issue. If it is so, if you wanted to say that because of Kalanya's leader's daughter, the entire alliance was broken, it should have been at the time of arrest of Ms. Kanimoli. Not that. She spent in the jail 7 months without any reason, without any sin. But in spite of that, we maintained the alliance.
You are saying without any sin, what the enforcement director has said. Now, they are saying the Swam Telecom paid 200 crores to Kalanger TV in the garb of legitimate loan.
Nothing is new, I'm telling. This Kalanger TV, wait. This Kalanger TV, nothing is new. It is a old wine in new bottle.
Money laundering.
No, I'm telling.
This is called.
It's a old wine. It's a old wine. I'm telling. The entire 200 crores transactions were clearly set out in the charge sheet in the CBI. CBI charge sheet covers entire Kalanger TV transaction, how the 200 crores came and how 200 crores went and how 200 crores repaid. I am quoting exactly. The investigating officer himself deposed the evidence court. Per se, the entire transaction of Kalanger TV is not illegal. But they are under opinion in the context of the other official proceedings. They wanted to draw inference. It may be a bribe money.
I am also
the
quoting.
Trial is going.
Let me also quote.
I'll finish it. Trial is going. So ED charge sheet is nothing new. No single factor has come into existence afresh.
I will tell you the factor.
No, what is contemplated in the CBI charge sheet? Now they wanted to invoke Money Laundering Act. That's all. It is under PC Act. This is under Money Laundering Act. Nothing new.
They are saying investigations have further revealed that the return of this 200 crore which you are saying has been done along with the additional amount in order to show the illegal payment in the guise of legal and bona fide financial transactions. Actually, it was a bribe.
That is the same opinion given by the CBI also. They wanted to invoke PC Act. These people wanted to invoke. Difference is one and the same. They are admitting impliedly. I am quoting the exact evidence that has come by the Deputy Superintendent of Police, Mr. Sinha. The entire transaction of Kalanger TV per se is not illegal. But they are drawing inference in the context of the other proceedings. It may be a bribe. Now that is why I'm telling it is a old wine put in the new bottle and the new law. That's all.
आप कहते हैं कि लोग ये यकीन कर लें
We are simple. We are claiming it is a loan. They are not able to tell that it is not loan. They wanted to tell it. This they want the DMK or Raja conspiracy with Swan Telecom. This money might have been transferred in a fag manner. We are challenging it. No, see the records. It is very legitimate.
आप चाहते हैं कि लोग इस बात को यकीन कर लें कि जो कानी मोरी को 200 करोड़ रुपए दिया गया था वो ब्राइब नहीं था, जो कलंगर टीवी को 200 करोड़ रुपए दिया गया था वो ब्राइब नहीं था.
First of all, I am neither the director nor the shareholder. Even as per the evidence that was canvassed by CBI and canvassed by, put forth by the witnesses, Miss Kanimoli did not have any role in the administration of the Kalinga TV. She is having very low share. The only question is, everything is on paper. The money did not come from heaven or unknown sources. The sources is known. It is passed through the instrument. It came through the instrument. But CBI or
those sources who gave the money around the same time they got the license.
Not same time. Not same time. Not at all. Not same time. It is something anterior or posterior. License is something different. One thing is very clear. One thing is clear. The world is very small. Simply because a person is having identical business interest, you can't say this is connected to this one, this is connected to this one. Tomorrow I am purchasing a car from you. And people cannot say, no, yesterday the interview was very smooth with this man, so that this car was transferred to him. See, there is a speculation and allegation made by the CBI and the Money Laundering Act and by the ED. We are challenging it. But they did not say money came from unknown source. The source was known to everybody, which is on record.
They are saying only one thing. Raja Kani charged with money laundering.
Charging is something different. Nah? I am charged with the PC Act. I am explained it. Similarly, another one. They wanted to charge.
एक ऐसी सरकार जिसमें आप पार्ट थे, जिसमें डीएमके की सपोर्ट से वो गवर्नमेंट चल रही थी, 18 MP
Must be
सपोर्ट.
motivated for other reasons, na? Maybe political or non-political.
क्या reason? वही तो बताइए.
Definitely. That is why I am
To
not.
tell the public क्या reason हो सकता है?
One thing is very clear. The timing of filing this complaint before the court, soon after the election which was held in Tamil Nadu, the second day they are filing it. One can draw inference. They are waiting till the election. After the election, they wanted to file a complaint.
Inference बता दीजिए. What is that inference you have?
I am leaving it to you.
Openly बता देना. Openly बता देना.
No. I am giving. No. I am telling. I am facing a trial. The matter is sub judice. Better, I am leaving to you. The election took place yesterday. The same charge is being framed in the CBI, which has been in the court for 3 years from 2011. Same Kalinga TV transaction, same thing is pending before the trial court. You are waiting till the election. The second day after the election, you are filing the same fact with another act. Act is different, facts are one and the same. Law is different, facts are one and the same. That is why I am telling that it's a old wine, new bottle, but I cannot give any judgment. No, wait. Since I am facing the trial. Since I am facing the trial.
ये कोई कोर्ट का सवाल नहीं है, ये तो पॉलिटिकल सवाल है.
No, I am telling.
कोर्ट की बात आप जरा छुपा लें, कोई बात नहीं, लेकिन पॉलिटिकल सवाल तो जवाब दीजिए.
I am telling the timing itself will show some motivation is behind it. I cannot say what type of motivation is there. I am leaving to the public domain. You people are listening. The timing is very essential. Why they are putting the complaint the next day after the election? Having waited for the 3 years or 2.5 years for the same fact, they wanted to invoke another law.
नहीं, public को आपने बोलना चाहिए. You have to explain to the public.
I am telling.
Who is behind this? आप public को बता देना.
I am also investigating. You investigate. I will come to you.
You have not answered Rajat Sharma's question. Who is responsible? You have to say this.
I am coming to. I am not going to hide anything. Only thing is, I do not know. I am not able to ascertain whether the ED complaint was approved by the higher authority or by the minister. But I can ask a equal.
Is it PM or is it FM or is it HM or is it?
I can ask a question.
Who is that person?
See, if it is approved by the finance minister, he must have accountability to disclose the people on what basis it was done. Suppose it was not approved by the finance minister, for whom the ED is having accountability to file his report. Even assuming for a moment, finance minister did not approve it. When the report went to the finance minister or finance ministry, they must justify the issues to the people. Unless and until they are not justifying, I cannot attribute any motive, but they are responsible for that. They must.
मुझे लगता है राजा साहब आपको पता है ये सब कौन करा रहे हैं, आप बता नहीं रहे.
English. No, language. Hindi.
I'm saying that I think you know who's behind all this. You are not telling.
No, I'm not hiding anything. See, the entire perception might be a victim. I should not do the same thing. But one can draw inference that person, those who are dealing all these issues, must shoulder the responsibility. Unless and until they are coming out, for this reason this has been done, I cannot attribute motive as an accused. Because people may say, in order to evade from the proceedings and in order to shift the burden to others, this man is telling that he is wrong. I am putting the entire fact and timing before you. You draw inference. It is not too big for the common people to have a plausible and reasonable inference.
आपकी अदालत में फॉर्मर टेलीकॉम मिनिस्टर ए राजा पर इल्जाम है कि ये एक परिवार के नाम पर राजनीति करते हैं.
राजा साहब, इंप्रेशन ये है कि आपकी जो लॉयल्टी है, पॉलिटिकल लॉयल्टी, वो सिर्फ एक फैमिली के लिए है, सिर्फ एक लीडर के लिए है.
No. My loyalty is to the ideals. My leader is the symbol of ideals. Now, my leader, Dr. Kalangir, is not an individual. He is an institution, stands for the ideals. So I do not have any distinguished approach between the institution and the ideals.
जो दिल्ली में डीएमके के लीडर्स हैं, वो कहते हैं कि दिल्ली में ए राजा करुणानिधि के लिए स्पाई का काम करते हैं. सारे मिनिस्टर्स की इंफॉर्मेशन उनको बताते हैं कौन क्या कर रहा है.
That is not correct. These are all speculations. No? They wanted to put in the air. Not at all correct.
आप करुणानिधि के इतने क्लोज कैसे आ गए थे आप?
No, I started my life in the school days. I joined DMK in the college days. I was in the student wing. Earlier, I was in the parent body, that is DK. Na? Before, DMK is a political party. Mother of the DMK is DK, Dravidar Kalakam, DK. I was in the DK, in the student wing. Thereafter, when I started my legal practice in 1989, I started my practice as a lawyer in my hometown. I joined politically DMK. Thereafter, 96, I got ticket for Lok Sabha. Then I got elected in 1996. Thereafter 99. Thereafter 2004. So it's a spontaneous growth since I built complete faith and integrity with my leader.
ये ग्रोथ का एक एग्जांपल मेरे पास भी है. मुझे लोगों ने बताया कि पहले आप डीएमके के ऑफिस जब जाते थे तो साइकिल पर जाते थे. अब आप बीएमडब्ल्यू में जाते हैं.
No. I started from walking, then bicycle, then the motorcycle. It's a evaluation is correct. You wanted to suppress all the evaluation. I started my career from walking, then after the bicycle, then thereafter a moped, then thereafter a motorcycle, then geared motorcycle, then super motorcycle, then I come to join car.
I have a simple question. When it is right to information or food security bill, it is all about party president or prime minister. But when it is some kind of accusation, say railgate or coalgate, it is all about A. Raja or it is about Pawan Bansal. Why so?
Then how can I answer it? That is the question I am asking, na? That is the question I am asking.
That is a question whole country is asking.
But who has to answer it? Who has to answer it? Who has to answer it?
You have to answer because you were part of that government, you were part of that cabinet.
No, I explained what I did. In spite of my goodness or in spite of my measures which was taken with good intention to boost the tele-density of the country, to reduce the tariff, I explained everything.
You don't know the answer or you don't want to tell the answer?
No, I have to search along with you, na?
आपकी अदालत में आज हमने मुकदमा चलाया 2G स्पेक्ट्रम के घोटाले से जुड़े ए राजा पर. ए राजा जिनके ऊपर सबसे बड़े करप्शन का इल्जाम है. उन्होंने हर सवाल का जवाब देने की कोशिश की. कई बार वो नाराज भी हुए, कई बार उन्होंने मुझसे ही सवाल पूछे. अब वक्त है आपकी अदालत में आज के जज जाने माने पत्रकार राजगोपालन के फैसले का.
राजा साहब ने इस अदालत में आकर के अपना स्पष्टीकरण किया है रजत शर्मा क्वेश्चन का उन्होंने ठीक से जवाब भी नहीं दिया है। लेकिन अगले बार राजा साहब आने के बाद हिंदी सीखना चाहिए। नंबर सेकंड थिंग, उन्होंने कॉल सस्ता किया करके सबको 1 रुपया को ये कॉल करके बोला था, उसको फर्दर एक्सप्लेन करना है। तब तक ये कोर्ट, ये अदालत राजनीतिक तौर पर राजा का फ्री हैंड दे दिया है।
ए राजा की बातों में कितनी सच्चाई है, उनके तर्कों में, उनके आर्गुमेंट में कितना दम है, इसका आखिरी फैसला आपको यानी देश की जनता को करना है। देश में चुनाव का माहौल है, आप जरूर जाएं, अपना वोट डालें, फैसला करें और आप ये तय करें कि भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ किसे वोट देना है। आपको ये तय करना है एक मजबूत सरकार बनाने के लिए आपको किसको वोट देना है। यह आपका यानी देश की जनता का अधिकार है। हमारी मुलाकात आपसे अगले हफ्ते होगी आपकी अदालत में एक नई शख्सियत के साथ। तब तक के लिए नमस्कार।